Well, welcome back to the OVC Media Day. We're live at the Doubletree Hotel in Evansville, Indiana, right across the street, the Ford Center, where Nolan Smith and Tennessee State Tigers hope to be cutting down nets in about 6 months. Welcome, Coach Nolan Smith and Travis Harper the second. You called him Deuce a minute ago, so I want to make sure I said the second part.
That's right.
Appreciate your time. We have never met till this very minute. This has got to be kind of a bit of a whirlwind, like yesterday you were at Duke, and then today here you are. Talk about that.
Man, it's been quite the journey. But one thing I say, getting to TSU mid-July, I feel like I've known these guys their whole lives, right? I've accepted them and adopted them like they're my own sons, and they've been great guys for me, my staff. They've been an amazing group of guys just to teach quickly, right? Mid-July has been a lot of a learning curve, a little bit. Already a great culture that was already established there by Coach Penny Collins, but coming in and just putting my niche on with this group and establishing what we need to establish in order to, hopefully cut down some nets here in March.
I was a big Penny Collins guy. I like Penny so much.
Great guy.
And so I was mad at him when he left and happy for him all at the same time.
Very happy for him.
Yeah. So why Tennessee State? Why now for you? Obviously, being at Duke, you might have had millions of different kinds of opportunities.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, coaching at an HBCU was always a dream of mine. And then this HBCU in Nashville, it was the perfect school, perfect setup with the perfect team and the perfect young men to come in and lead. So when I got that phone call, it was like, okay, right now this is a no-brainer opportunity, and it's been great ever since.
Travis, how different and how the same transitioning from Coach Collins to Coach Smith?
Obviously proud of Coach Penny for going to the league, but it's been a transition. Came in July, just him. Came back August. Now we got the whole staff, so it's been a little bit different. The focus is definitely at a higher level, and the IQ that the staff brings in is definitely different.
You guys bring back weirdly, like several double-digit scorers. Like you guys have some players back that have already proven it in the league. You're pretty confident about the team so far.
Oh, for sure. Good group of talented guys. Got some returners. Got some new guys coming in. So very excited.
You're glad to be here. You're glad to be a head coach. The resources aren't exactly the same at Tennessee State as they are at Duke. Talk about that adjustment. I thought somebody else was bringing me the coffee. I'm making that up, but I have to adjust. What's that been like?
Like it's been amazing. One of the staples and standards of our program is no excuses, right? And no matter where I've been and where I come from, I know where I'm at. My feet are planted. No excuses. Doesn't matter the resources or what we don't have. I know what I have. I know what players I have. And I know what my staff and we bring to the table. I was a Dobo once, right? So anybody who's been a Dobo, director of basketball operations, they know that you're a guy that knows how to get your hands dirty. So I've never been one of those spoiled guys that need somebody to go get my coffee for me or all that spoiled stuff. Like, look, let's get it done, get the job done, no matter what.
Talk about stylistically. How is this team going to look similar or different from last year's team? Yes, sir.
This year we're a very defensive-minded team. Obviously, last year
you slapping the floor.
No, they do it a lot. They do it a lot, and I didn't even tell them that, which has just been cool to see.
Sorry to interrupt. I just had to ask.
Yeah. It's a different culture now. It's a little bit of the same, but new guys had to come in. We just had to lead them to having the same culture that everybody else has. Obviously defensive-minded. We want to get out in transition. Everybody has to be in shape.
Talk about that defensive mindset. Where do you find that defensive mindset?
What do you mean?
Well, I guess we all know we all got to play defense,
of course.
But having a defensive mindset is like a little bit different than just having to go play.
Okay. Like I said, like offensively, we're talented. We're very talented. But sometimes teams let the offense dictate. We're letting our defense dictate our offense, as in getting a steal, getting fast, a lot of fast break, a lot of transition points.
It's an important part. Talk about, you said I got in, now they're all like my sons and all that. But that journey of meshing the players that were here, new players that have come in, you've got kind of three different factions, all of that. Talk about that process. Just how
Yeah.
far along do you feel like you are?
I think we're very far along. I think because the biggest thing that we do every single day is we talk about winning. And when you throw yourself into winning, then you're throwing yourself into your teammates until what we're all trying to accomplish, one common goal, which is cutting down nets, being a champion every single day. That's what's made it easy to just mesh this group, bring in a couple of the new guys, bring the freshmen along. These guys already had a great foundation of winning and trying to win. They fell just short a little bit last year up here. So now they already have that little bit of adversity and resiliency in their mind. They're trying to get over that hump. But now getting everybody on the same pages is that we're getting over that hump. But what's it going to take to get over that hump? Well, defense, right? Being together, being one goal-minded, one voice, and we go get it as a group.
For folks that haven't seen you play personally, what kind of player are you? Talk about the player that you are.
Well, I am. For me, I want to lead this team, obviously, but stat-wise, I want to shoot the ball. Of course, I'm a shooter. The league knows that, so I want to be a shooter, a scorer at will.
Is there a player in the NBA you think I'm kind of like him? I don't mean you're like comparing yourself, but stylistically, you look at players and think, yeah, that's kind of the guy I want to play like.
Always growing up, it's crazy because growing up, I watched a lot of Kevin Durant. And this guy right here knows Kevin Durant personally. So I'm like, but obviously Kevin Durant and a couple other shooters that I can model my game after. But I watch a lot. When I watch NBA, I watch shooting guards, obviously, and small forwards.
What translates here? Meaning like the Duke program's legendary Duke applications, Duke terminology, those kinds of things. What translates as now you're the head coach?
Yep. I think just program history, right? It's not the same history of Duke, obviously, but this program has a lot of history. Has history on the track and field side with Coach Cheese. It has history now with Coach Candace Dupree on the women's side, right? Coach Barlow on the football side, right? There's great coaches on campus, which means there's also great history, and that's what I want these guys to understand, that they're a part of something that's bigger than themselves, and being able to now build something even bigger, bringing championships to the university. Right, we're going to help with enrollment. We're going to help bring more to the university, and that's also our jobs as coaches and as basketball players. They probably understand that magnitude, right? That's how big it is when you're a part of a university, especially a school that's in the great city of Nashville. Great city, probably the fastest growing cities in the country. But we get a part to be a part of the city and just build something special. One thing I'll go jump back to, he didn't mention it. Travis Deuce, right? Calling his first name sounds weird. Deuce is what we call him. Deuce is our energy, right? He didn't speak on it, but he's our energy every single day. So outside of everything that he said as a player, he's energetic in practice. He comes out with a smile, comes out bouncing onto the court, right? All that stuff that, again, he's hearing this. And I don't want to pump him up too much, but again, this is the stuff that as a player in our program, in our culture, player-led culture, when the guys see him like that, it's contagious, right? And now I hope he does not stop doing that, but that's who he is, right? That's who he is, and the guys see that. So we haven't had a bad practice yet. A lot of that's because of him.
That's amazing. We know some of the players on your team, from previous seasons. Who's somebody that maybe nobody in this room is talking about right now, but at the end of the year they're going to be talking about? Somebody that's on one of your teammates.
That's a good question. We have, like I said, we have a lot of talented guys. We got a lot of guys that can really do something with this game. But one guy that nobody is talking about a lot is Antoine Lord.
Tell me why. Tell me about him.
Antoine first of all, he's 6'8", 7'4" wingspan. Plays a little bit of he plays 3 through the 5. Honestly, he can do a lot. He gets on the boards. He can attack the paint, and he can shoot.
Sounded like a coach there. He sounded like a coach.
Oh yeah.
Before I let you guys go, first year through the OVC, you're going to learn all the places, all the where should we go to eat, and all the stuff. What are you most looking forward to? I don't know if you guys start right on November 3 or not, but okay, now this is my first game as the head coach. What's that going to be like?
Just full of excitement for me personally, just to walk out there, but then I'm just ready to see these guys play defense and see how they fly around and scramble and wreak havoc on the court on the defensive end. That's gonna get my juices flowing right there.
Is he gonna enjoy home games?
Oh, he will for sure. that band playing, He's gonna like it.
I can't wait. I love road games more than home games, though.
Is that right?
I love a road game. I think I'm very excited to see all the road games in conference and see the opposing teams, student sections. Because again, there's nothing like winning on the road.
I just know that band likes to get it going.
Oh, for sure. Always.
Appreciate your time. Wish you
Yes,
guys the
sir.
best of
Appreciate
luck.
y'all.
Welcome to the league,
Man,
Coach.
appreciate you. Thank you.
Appreciate
so
your
much.
time. That'll do it for this part of our coverage of the OVC Media Day here in Evansville. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.